It's spring, the perfect season to take care of all our garden furniture, especially the wooden ones, which require frequent maintenance. Like this small garden shed made of fir wood, which as you can see was all damaged due to the marks and grooves left by the weather and no longer had the protective wood stain that had been applied 6 or 7 years ago when it was built. In fact, the wood stain should be reapplied every year. Because being wax-based, it deteriorates quickly outdoors. And here, it was never reapplied, so it was time for a proper fix. I'm Painty, and today I'm going to show you how you can use a product that's much more durable than wood stain and doesn't need to be reapplied every year. We're talking about Copal Resin and how it can be an excellent protective dye for outdoor wood. But have you already seen my video on how you can tint the paint base on this resin however you like? If you haven't seen it yet, I'll leave the link up here on the top right. Go check it out because now I'm going to show you how to apply this colored paint. First of all, let's sand all the slats thoroughly. I used 120 grit sandpaper because fir is a softwood and doesn't require a very coarse grit. This also helps avoid damaging it or raising the grain. 120 grit is perfect for removing a wood stain on for years, and that is already starting to come off on its own. Here is the little house completely sanded. As you can see, all the grooves are gone. But of course, we can't leave it like this because the wood needs protection to last over time. So now we're going to use our colored copal. Let me remind you that copal is a natural resin that you can use to make a super protective varnish by dissolving it in alcohol. If you want to see how to make varnish with copal resin at home, I'll leave the link up here on the top right and in the description. It's super easy to make. And let me remind you that my video on how to color copal varnish with aniline dyes is also out. These are pigments that dissolve in alcohol. I use them in a teak color, and I'll leave the link for that too. The link is in the description. Here's how to apply the colored copal varnish. Look at how bright and vibrant the wood becomes. Be careful! Because the varnish is very runny, it can easily drip. So it's better to use a thick stubby brush like the one you see here in the video and work fairly quickly since the varnish is alcohol-based and when used outdoors, it dries fast. Remember to always paint in the same direction as the wood grain to avoid leaving unsightly marks. The little house looks like new again. The wood is now beautiful, bright, and satin finished, and the protection will last for many years. Nothing stops you from reapplying it every year if you want to keep the wood looking this shiny. Otherwise, I can assure you that the protection will still last longer than regular wood stains, waxy ones. If you enjoyed this video, leave me a like, and if you don't want to miss how to make copal varnish at home and how to color it, check out the 2 videos I'm linking here on the side. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss lots of interesting DIY content that will help you save money on tons of products.